But in the new propaganda, one of the things he says, he goes, propaganda is the executive arm of the invisible government.
Yeah.
Right? And then he goes on to say about why the invisible government is needed. Again, this is from his perspective, right? He's going, well, here's why this invisible government is needed, right? We thought that universal literacy, right? Like compulsory education, getting everyone educated would be enough that they would be able to make decisions. He writes, but instead of a mind, universal literacy has given him rubber stamps inked with advertising slogans, with editorials, with published scientific data, with the trivialities of the tabloids and the platitudes of history, but quite innocent of original thought.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So he's saying that what this, compulsory education and what it's done is it's given everybody this ability to go, oh, I like what that guy said, but without actually really thinking it through. So you can, the elitism, there's a certain arrogance, intellectual arrogance here that we're the common man, right, is common in the sense that he rubber stamps things. He doesn't think it through. So if you're going to rubber stamp things, we, the invisible government, are going to present you with options that if you rubber stamp any one of them, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right? You won't screw up the overall system. We'll keep all the options that could really screw things up away from you, so you don't even have a choice.
Yeah. That actually reminds me of the other book that I think we've mentioned was Thinking Fast and Slow.
Yeah.
Well, because like the rubber stamping thing is the mode one of thinking. Or
system one.
System one, sorry, mode system. Yeah. System one thinking. And that's what I think, that's really what the propaganda itself is tapping into. It's tapping into that system one. It's giving you something that makes sense to you immediately. Oh yeah, like make America great again. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I don't think it does, but whatever. But I get that, it's a simple, oh yeah, boom.
Right.
It's easy to digest, and I can just rubber stamp it using my system one thinking, and system two doesn't even have to get involved at all.
Well, one of the things that became apparent to me, was that the book was written in 1928, and the state of psychology and everything else was where it was, and they were making these determinations of how easily the public could be manipulated, right? And in the intervening 100 years, a lot of research has been done, and on cognitive biases and, the system one, system two, the quick
instinct, if you will.
Or the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
That short term, it works.
Most of the time.
And versus the system two, which is the more deliberative, looking at all the, as much of the landscape as you're aware of, and all of that. And how much of the public relations industry has used all of those findings from psychology and economics to short circuit our, rational long-term thinking in favor of this short-term react right now, spend your money now.
Yeah.